The inaugural China-Sanya International 4x4 Challenge was recently held in Sanya on the beautiful tropical island of Hainan. It is one of the first truly 4x4 off-road competitions held in China. It was organized by the same outfit that founded the annual Rainforest Challenge (RFC) held in Malaysia.
This China-Sanya International 4x4 Challenge is the first time ever held in this in China. It's RFC style competition, and it is extreme type of competition for 4x4 in China.
The Sanya competition was designed as a prelude to the RFC, and it gives the Chinese competitors a brief taste of what the real thing is like. The inaugural competition also saw international participants from the UK, Poland, Russia, Philippines, Lebanon, Sri Lanka, Hong Kong, and of course Malaysia. While most of the foreign teams competed in rental vehicles, the Malaysians, more specifically the Sarawakians, and the Filipinos brought their own cars. The Sarawakians competed in a fully modified hybrid Suzuki, while the Filipinos shipped in a highly upgraded late-model Land Rover Defender 90. The first day's competition was the prologue stages, held in an open field with many man-made obstacles and features like hills and slopes, as well as water features. The Chinese competitors soon learned that speed is not king in a race like this, rather, a combination of strategic thinking, endurance, and a well-equipped vehicle would win the day. As morning turned to noon, the sun just got hotter and hotter. Very quickly, some of the teams also started to retire. This was due to a number of reasons, the main one being a poorly equipped vehicle, which made it very difficult to ascend steep slopes, while others had the wrong tires, making grip in the slippery mud almost impossible. A couple of vehicles even drowned at the water crossing obstacles from lack of proper waterproofing.
Okay, I think the first 2 days of the prologue has been very hot action from everyone, and we created a lot of obstacles for them, and the Chinese were very thrilled to have competed in the special stages.
After completion of the prologue stages, the surviving teams made their way to the first campsite deep in the Loong Mountains, about 35 kilometers north of Sanya. Getting there would involve driving through old logging tracks, of which parts were overgrown from lack of use. Soon, problems plagued those vehicles that were not fully prepared for the off-road adventures. All sorts of problems started to crop up. Electrical and mechanical problems were common at the camp. Those who brought spares with them or had the skills to rebuild damaged parts were kept busy throughout the evening and nights. One team didn't even have tools with them, but the spirit of MacGyver lives on. The off-road SS were held in a partially abandoned fruit orchard owned by one of the sponsors of the competition, and day 3 saw the off-road competition begin in earnest.
Yeah, so now today we are moving to this forested area, as you can see here. This is where we call it the jungle stage begins. More than half of the competitors in the prologue have been eliminated already. So what we have here are the strong cars.
Day 4 was the adventure segment, where only 13 vehicles were deemed fit to continue on the difficult and arduous journey to campsite 3. The 10-kilometer track cut through some of the thickest jungles of the mountain. The steep hills made it very tough going for the surviving vehicles. Eventually, the vehicles were abandoned one by one along the track, soon to be dubbed the Twilight Zone, named after the infamous Twilight Zone of the RFC. Of the 40 vehicles registered to compete on the first day, only 2 survived this grueling 4x4 competition. The China-Sanya 4x4 International Challenge has indeed proven itself to be worthy of being associated with the RFC.
Well, I feel very, very happy for this event because it's the first inaugural event for Sanya. They have a beauty pageant, this and that, but they have a new event, off-road extreme event, to promote Sanya as a venue for a summer RFC.
When I came here, I didn't know anything about Sanya. I didn't know anything about China the first time. But actually, I was just blown away. I just fell off my seat. We had a super time. It was we came here looking for adventure, and we got more than what we bargained for.
Yeah, we're very happy that Sanya hosted this international event, the 4x4 Challenge, Rainforest Challenge of Malaysia. Sanya is a very beautiful country of China. think there will be another 2 or 3 more race, and forever it will go on because it's a very beautiful race.
Competition is so good. I feel it's so very good, very happy now. My car is okay now. Yeah. Thank you very much.
The prize-giving night held at a luxurious seaside resort was celebrated not because of the prizes or by the placings on the results list, but by the fact that all had emerged from the jungle with one common experience, that of being bestowed as true 4x4 jungle warriors. From Hainan Island, China, Loong, The Star, Malaysia.